Alrighty, y'all. In my video response to Mr. Warthog, he said, "Yeah, give me a shout out about the top, 3 knives you can grab on the go. If you just had to grab them and take off." So it's kind of hard to decide because all these bark rivers here, they're pretty good. Like this one here, I used more than anything, and that one would have been the one I chose, but the tip is so rounded that it's kind of hard to do things with the tip. So my choice would be the knife I made, the Impaler, because it's got a lot sharper tip on it, and it's got a back edge too. But yeah, this blade here would be my pick for my big one. 80 CRV2, it's 1/4 inch thick. It's just a beast of a blade, full convex grind, got that back edge that's sharp. And you can cut with that back edge. I do it all the time. So this would be the big knife I'd go for. Yep. And then for the medium one here, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Southern Grind Jackal. It's 8670. I believe it's like 0.21 of an inch thick. It's got a flat grind, and it's pretty thin behind the edge actually, so it actually cuts really well for even how thick it is. But this knife is awesome right here. It's super solid. These little divots in the handle, when you hold it, your fingers lined up with all the little divots. It's super comfortable. And no matter which way you hold it, they always line up with the divots. So I think this would have to be my medium size knife I'd go for. Even though this one here is a real good blade. But it's a little bit longer. I think it's over 5 inches or something. This one's 4.5, something like that. But if I didn't have that one, it would be that one. And then for the folder, got the Spartan blades. I think it's the Aster, something like that. It's in CTS XHP steel. Got a flat grind, pretty thin. It cuts real well, and this knife here has no fancy openings or ball bearings or nothing. It's just bushings and just as simple as you can get, which I found is extremely helpful here in the desert, especially out in the shop and everything, because if you have like ball bearings or anything in your in the pivot, it gets so full of dirt and grit and everything, the knife will actually stop opening right. I've had it happen with the Microtech, my switchblades, even just normal knives. If they have the ball bearings in that pivot, they get gummed up real easy, and then I squirt like oil in there and blow it out with an air hose, and it'll start working again. But yeah, so these are my 3 choices. Yeah, I have this one sitting over here. This one would have probably been one of the choices because of the triad lock and everything. But the problem with this one is the stupid triad lock isn't tight and the blade moves around. It has up and down blade play, and I took it all apart to see what was going on. Well, the little lock mechanism is already all maxed out, so there's no more adjustment for it. Even though you know how if it loosens up, it's supposed to hook in more and blah blah blah. Yeah, well, it's already hooked in as far as it can go, and it still wiggles. And I don't know if you can tell, but the liner or the lock bar here is actually inset down farther into the scales. The scales stick up past the lock because it's all the way down. So this might be one of the cold steels might be a pick for a lot of people, but I have not had any good luck with cold steel at all. Like I said, that has blade play. This SRK has pitting in the steel. I have plastic knives. Plastic knives seem to be alright, but whatever, Anyway, so Spartan Blades Astor CTS XHP. Les George design. It's got green G10. One side is solid, the other side has the liner lock. This liner lock is a little tricky to get down in there too, but yeah, this is a super solid blade here. And the Jackal. Southern Grind USA 8670. G10 handles. Awesome blade there. Then Impaler 80 CRV2. It's got chili pepper red micarta with white G10 liners. As you can see, it's pretty dirty because I used the crap out of it. But yeah, there we go. My response to Mr. Warthog and what 3 blades I would grab. Alrighty, y'all. You have a good one.